So one of the easiest ways that you can reduce your toxic load for yourself and your family is to make your own laundry soap, which I've been doing for about 6 years now. This is the recipe that I follow. There are other recipes out there. This one's really easy, except for I will say it's becoming harder and harder to find borax, and the cost has tripled. I used to be able to get a box of borax for under $3, and now it's anywhere from $6 to $7 a box, and that's if you can even find it, which that's a whole other rabbit hole we can go down as to why borax is so hard to find. And if you know about boron and boric acid being an essential mineral on the periodic table, you know. If you want to know more about that, you can leave a comment and I will make a separate video about borax. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I make my own non-toxic laundry soap for me and my family. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so here's what you're gonna need. You need 2 bars of Fels Naptha bar soap. We're gonna grade this down. I use my Vitamix because it makes it a lot easier. You're gonna need 1 full box of 20 ml borax, 1 full box of Arm & Hammer washing soda, not baking soda, washing soda. I add 2 small containers or 1 large container of Oxy Clean. Then we're gonna also add 1 cup of washing soda and about a half a cup of salt, which I didn't add, but I will in a minute. So the first thing we're gonna do is just unwrap the Fels Naptha, and I'm gonna chop it up into smaller chunks to make it easier to blend. So I'm gonna use my Vitamix to blend it up into really smaller grated pieces. So this is the bar soap on its own. You're just gonna chop it into pieces like that, into the grater. I do 1 bar at a time. Hold on. We're gonna wanna open the borax and the washing soda, and we're just gonna start layering everything in. I could have probably cleaned my jar out, but I'm not gonna, because I really don't care. So this is my 1 cup of baking soda, and then I'm gonna add about a cup of Himalayan salts. Now let's just stir this around. Baking soda and salt. I also forgot, if you would like to add essential oil, you can. I'm gonna use purified. This just smells really, really clean and fresh. So now we're just gonna start layering. So we're gonna layer a bunch of that. A little of the borax. Some of the washing soda, some of the Fels Naptha. This is only 1 bar. I need to do 1 more bar. Some of the Oxy Clean. Then we're going to take a spoon and stir it up. Hold on. You want to stir as you go. And I'm going to add about 15 drops of the essential oil. And now I'll do another layer. Another thing I like to do is I like to actually Reiki mine. I'm a Reiki master, so I like to add a layer of Reiki for protection and just to keep my family safe, so. We'll do another layer, and I will do Reiki on each layer as well as essential oil on each layer. So I'm gonna put this in 3 times speed to make it even faster. Salt, baking soda. We need 1 more bar of the soap. Hold on, let me pop this out. We'll be back. Stir, stir, stir. Okay, so now everything is mixed together. This is one of those big glass jars you can get at Walmart that have the lids. I broke the lid, but I still use it. So everything's mixed together. I'm gonna use the bottom. It gets really hard to mix at the end. And I'm gonna add one more layer of intention and Reiki. Okay, so I have a regular old school washing machine. This is the cup that comes in the what's it called? Oxy Clean. In my load, I will use, it's about 2 tablespoons, so it's about that much. A quarter of this is how much I use for a standard washer. If you use a high efficiency machine, you only need to use 2 tablespoons of soap per load. If you have an old school machine like me, like I said, it's about that much, which, hold on, let me get a tablespoon and I'll tell you. This is a 2 tablespoon measure, so there's 2 tablespoons. So about 4 tablespoons for a regular washer and then 2 tablespoons for a high efficiency washer. So this lasts my family anywhere from 3 to 4 months. If you have a high efficiency, it might last you 6 to 9 months depending on how many people are doing laundry. Non-toxic, it works really good. The fragrance is only gonna smell good as you're opening up your jar. The only fragrance that's gonna stay attached to your clothes for 3 weeks at a time is chemical shitstorm full of, you know, VOCs. This is only gonna smell good while you're using it. When it comes out of the dryer, it's not gonna smell like this anymore, which is not a big deal to me. I'd rather my clothes not smell like anything, and I would just know that they're clean and my family's protected. It's Reiki charged, and it used to be a lot cheaper. It's a lot more expensive now because Biden's America. This was probably $10. The washing soda was probably $5. This was $7. And the baking soda is pretty cheap and the salt is cheap. So anyways, this is what I've been using for 6 or 7 years now. I love it. Totally recommend making your own laundry soap, and leave me a comment and below if you have a different recipe, and give me a thumbs up and follow if you haven't already. Bye.